flying to the blue sky. Even though they are not fully fledged, they still raise their heads up into the sky. For such a creature, giving up their dreams means losing the freedom of their lives. Without any exceptions, they jump off the cliff to realize their dreams and identify their dreams. Bang! The typing sound from this attorney. April 24th, 9:07 a.m. Meeting room, the Public Security Bureau of Hengshui City. Okay. Let's go with English. Okay. That's all the files. That's all the files about the scene of the investigation. Okay, thank you very much. This is some coffee, Mr. Someone told me my voice is too low and the game is too loud. Hopefully it's a little bit more even now. Let me know. I am Song Tianqi, Tianqi, born on May 5th, 1990. I'm 1.85 meters tall and weigh 81 kilograms. Graduated from Jiangsu Police Institute. These were written in my archive in the Crime Investigation Department. Even my height and weight are recorded. Isn't it against the privacy? Ooh, we're gonna have some fun with the translation of this game, everyone. I thought being a cop an exciting thing. That's why I was applied to be enrolled in the police institution. However, when I became a real cop in the bureau, did I find that all the important cases and burger wards were carved up by those pretty good-looking rich guys. Okay. Ordinary criminal cops without any background like me could only investigate tiresome and unimportant cases, such as suicidal middle school students. I don't know if those are unimportant cases. Well, I've complained too much. Now let me look at the files about the case I'm going to investigate. At around 8:45 p.m. April 22nd, a suicidal incident happened in Hengshui High School. Student jumped from the 4th floor. However, he didn't die immediately. The headmaster quickly called the police and the ambulance. Unfortunately, the student still died of severe organ injuries at the dawn of April 23rd. The deceased student was called Shin Shige, a sophomore in class 12, grade 2 of Hengshui High School. It was an intensified class of art science. Art science. My favorite kind of science is art science. After the preliminary investigation by the policeman arriving at the spot on that night, the student was deemed not killed by others. Okay, now we got... So, the reason this game appealed to me at first was when my wife was playing it on her phone the other day. I kept hearing sounds from Nintendo games, and especially Mario, so expect to hear that sound like every 5 minutes for the foreseeable future if you're watching this. Oh, hold on everyone, I have a phone call. Take a moment here.
Free information about the programs that are available? Oh, I didn't hear that. I just wanted to know if you were interested in receiving any information about programs that are available to you or a loved one that is suffering with chronic pain. Would you be interested in receiving free information about the programs that are available? Thank you for your time, and have a nice day.
Back to our regularly scheduled programming. To that interesting phone call. Alright, so the evidence, preliminary investigation report have been collected into the evidence bag. Oh, we got some more sound effects. The evidence record of on-site investigation has been collected into the evidence bag. Song says, look at this preliminary report. You excluded the possibility of homicide only after less than a one-day investigation. Is there any determinate evidence? We found the suicide note. The art style of this game is pretty interesting. Let's see if I can clip this thing on somewhere. Suicide note. The school gave us something similar to the suicide note of Shin Jige. Script expert confirmed that it was written by himself. Can I have a look at the copy of the suicide note? The evidence Shin Jige's suicide note has been collected into the evidence bag. By the way, this suicide note was found in Shige's hands by the guessing that's emergency, rescuers. I see how irrefutable this evidence is. I'm gonna say it's probably not that irrefutable, or else this would be a really short game. But if so, it is apparently a suicidal case. Then what's left after the investigation? For example, there's one point I feel strange about. When we were investigating, we surprisingly found no witness at all. Huh? Every student we asked said that they did not see how Shin jumped down. Excuse me. Do you remember when Shin left the classroom? No, I don't know. Then, when you were studying that night, did you... No, I don't know. You asked so directly. No wonder they did not answer. And a student you could see every day suddenly died where very close to you? Even if someone saw the scene, they might not be willing to talk. Oh, that explains a lot. However, we found the monitoring record that night. It's not quite clear, but we still looked through it and... Cut the crap off. Skip the process. Just say what you found eventually. Oh, the school surveillance shows that no outsiders entered the campus. The indoor surveillance shows that Shin Jige left the classroom at 8:31 p.m. 8:35 p.m. his classmate Hu Gang also left the classroom. Exhibit monitoring record inside the campus was collected in the evidence bag. Oh, this sounds a little rough. Have you suspected Hu Gang? No, he returned to the classroom at 8:39 p.m. I see. Is there an alibi? Well, in spite of that, we dare not casually conclude the case without a witness. It is still okay to have no witnesses. It is better not to see something terribly so clearly. Continue to see the files. Huh. This photo, does it look a bit strange? Yeah, it looks really strange, actually. That's beside the point. Exhibit, photo of Shin Jige after jumping out the building has been collected into the evidence bag. So my mouse does not match what we see on the screen at all. Let's check something real quick. Alright, now you can't see my mouse pointer. Let me tell you, the strange points include... let's say his glasses. That's the right answer. And I got a mushroom. Chin, did you not study the psychology of those killing themselves by jumping out of the building when you were in the police school? That's a very specific subject that they have to take in police school. It's very real to see a case of a man wore glasses when jumping off high buildings in home and abroad. What, really? The truth of suicide is cowardice and illusion. People that dare not face the future choose to give up their lives. They have no courage to face themselves. Then why did Shin wear his glasses in the photo? What, you mean, if Shin was killed by others, the case would become complicated? Come on, boss, don't scare me. It's too early to make any conclusion now. Just wait till I finish my investigation at Hengshui High School. Now you're in the interface of free movement. Click the movable box above to execute all kinds of activities. So we have move, exhibit, characters, and menu. Click small dialogue beside the character to initiate a dialogue. As for the purpose of the mobile phone icon in the right upper corner, well, I won't tell you. It's because this is a mobile game. Anyway, in this connection, Chen, why does our bureau select me to fulfill this task? Now, this is, of course, because the task is arduous. Nobody is qualified except you, sir. Yeah, I don't think that's correct. I am far from... This is sound effects. From the superior position, useless to flatter me. Good job. Your current exam result is 100. It's excellent. It's excellent. It's excellent. It's excellent. The more wrong answers given by the player in the game, the lower the marks will be. The points will be deducted will be higher in the later stage of the game. Okay. In the final exam before entering the decryption stage of the game, the exam result of the player fails. Unlocking can only be done by sending flowers. Sure, send flowers. That would be too embarrassing. I don't know what that means at all. Alright, so let's say characters. So we know our main character. We can click on him. He's one of the few policemen with glasses. He can see the underwear of people through the glasses. He can see the underwear of people through the glasses. Shameful. Actually, where perspective glasses, I only type one wrong word. I really don't know. I don't know. Alright, this guy is the world is always pink for Shen, for he died with the story start. He could only live in the memory. Okay. So it looks like there's 18 characters. The guy I was talking to in the police station doesn't seem important. Exhibit. So it's his attorney's badge. No, I mean his police badge. Investigation report. The jumping case. There's the reporter's name. 3:23 a.m. Okay. There's the photo. This is an amazing picture of what happened. So that's really important. Suicide note. I want to tell my parents I'm grateful they raised me for more than XXX years. How old is this kid? Recently, my classmates encouraged me in their own way. If someone was wrong, that would be me because I am not tough enough. There's nothing that could save me. Now I take everything lightly. I don't exist in rules. Please don't XXX. I'm just a wandering leaf. Do not shed tears for me if I am rotten. I hope with the future I could go to a world which makes other people warm and happy. Well, that's sad. Alright, and then there's a video. Alright, so that's that. See what's on the menu. I can save. Guess I should do that every once in a while. Autoplay. Setting. Full screen. Sure, why not? Let's go back. Let's move. So we're in the city. Unable to switch the map currently. Oh, let's go to the high school. April 24th, 10:15 a.m. Hengshui High School, South Gate. Good, you got some music? Should have walked around the campus, but I did not hear any sound. It seemed the students were in class now. I'm also impressed by the same barbed wire that is a concentration camp, which blockaded the whole school. Scary. It's known to all, Hengshui High School cultivates many students ruled by Tsinghua University and Peking University. Now I understand how strict it is. I know Peking University is like the top school in China. Feeling a little strange, I got off a police car. We got out of the police car. Towards the school date. What will wait for me? Stop! Are you illiterate? A security guard. Huh? In the direction pointed by the security guard standing, I saw a signboard on the fence that reads, "Students are forbidden to go in and out without permission of the headmaster. Parents and others who want to enter campus should make reservations." Well, actually, I am illiterate because I do not know how to read Chinese, so it's not my fault. Oh, this may be more rigid as that police training the school where I ever studied. You, immediately go away! If I don't show my identity, I won't enter. Present evidence. Please take a look at this document. Why are you so long-winded? Nothing more. It's only a police certificate. Wait, what are you thinking about? Okay, did I teleport into the school? I guess I teleported inside the school. Please, please, take your seat here, please. Thank you. Sorry, I was too impolite. If I had known a policeman would visit our school, I would definitely have prepared top-class Longjing green tea for you. Well, you had a kid commit suicide, so of course the police are gonna come. You crazy-eyed, mad-eyed, moody-looking dude. Human you used to address me, I am really flattered. Must be hungry. Guard, go out of the campus to buy some snacks for this good sir. Hurry up. Wait, that's not necessary. The guard is sent out to buy snacks. Who will watch the school gate? Sorry, he's new here and knows nothing. Please don't lower yourself to his level. This is Liu Bao Quan, the present headmaster of the Hengshui Middle School, and a monster frightening the entire education circle. So the game's called Hengshui High School, and now it's about middle school. I don't know. Before becoming the headmaster of the school was still unknown. Only 2 years the school went through radical change and became an arsenal of talented students and more than 100 graduates enrolled by Tsinghua University and Peking University every year. It was said that Mr. Liu was preparing to publish a book about education named Mr. Liu's Approach of Education. Oh, I'm so flattered. It's hard combining you with the Lord of Education when talking to you. Well, actually, I just followed the order to come here to investigate into... Yeah, you know. I already had all relevant files ready. Exhibit. Shen's student file has been collected into the evidence bag. Why did you... Well, how to put it? Hey! Frankly speaking, as the headmaster, I should be blamed for Shen's death, and this is a big error in my education. I was only 2 months away from the college entrance examination at such a critical moment. These two chose to make such trouble. The two? You're talking about the friend? Who? Anyway, I will cooperate with you to investigate with nothing spared. I mean, to solve the case as soon as possible. Case? No, it's not a case filed in a public security department. I just came here for investigation and evidence. Okay, well maybe I used the wrong word. Seems necessary to have a good talk with this headmaster. Mr. Headmaster, you were the first one that notified the policeman after the incident, so could you please tell me what happened that night in detail? I see, okay. Next is the inquiry stage. Do you want to read the operating instructions? Reminder, players who played an Ace Attorney series can skip this. Well, I think I'm good. Interview starts. So this is like the investigation. It's about 8 or 9 o'clock that night, soon after the beginning of the second class of self-study course. By the way, if you're watching this and you don't know anything about how Chinese schools work, those kids, especially at the better schools, stay all day and all night, classes during the day, self-guided study at night. It's pretty crazy. Go deeper. So this is like press in Ace Attorney. 8 or 9 o'clock at night. I think it's not a very right way to describe time accurately. Oh yeah, sure, right. Maybe I used the wrong word. People might easily get confused at the old age. But you mentioned soon after the beginning of the second class of self-study course. Then when did the self-study course begin? Began at 8:30 p.m. and lasted till 10 p.m. Jesus, that long? Even longer than what I had in senior middle school. Senior middle school is not a thing. But the file says the police received the call at 8:45 p.m., supporting Mr. Liu's testimony. I was sitting in the office room then. I was sitting in the duty room on the 4th floor of the teaching building. Suddenly there was a huge sound outside, so I came out to check. A sound? What sound? It's very loud, like firecrackers. Was it the sound when Shin hit the ground? Did such a loud sound at the campus cause the turmoil among students? Or no, not then. That was only a turmoil when I found Shin and cried out, "Help!" According to the school rules, students are not allowed to stop self-study without the permission of teachers. I always let the students follow the rules. Maybe he makes the students follow the rules? The discipline in this school is really good. I immediately went out of the office room after hearing the huge sound. I had never expected. Before stepping out of the office, I saw a boy fall to the ground. He was fully covered with blood. I was almost scared to death. So, I'm going to present evidence because the picture does not really show him covered in blood. What's wrong with my word? Oh, I guess I got it wrong. Okay, I'll go deeper. Why are we in the fourth floor of the teaching building? Wasn't the headmaster's office room a better place? Oh, yes, you're right. Actually, my office is in the administration building. I used to go to the office room on the fourth floor of the teaching building. Oversee the student self-study. You're so responsible. But, hello, sir, what's wrong? Cannot be mistaken. There's a lot of questionable points in what Mr. Liu said. However, before that, I need more information. Let me check all other testimonies first. Then I shall continue. Immediately fled back to the office room and called the police, who arrived soon. I'm just going to go deeper on everything. Fleeing back to the office room? Why fleeing? Well, maybe I used the wrong word. I think that's his new thing. His phrase. Indeed, you cannot blame him for being scared after seeing someone committing suicide and falling to the ground. About this, temporarily there is no need to doubt. Or, all in all, that's all I know. Is that all? Did you miss anything? Even trivial matters are important, no matter how small they are. Well, I'm old and the memory is a bit... Really? So you mean the contradictions in your previous testimonies were also the result of your memory disorder? Oh my god, what are you talking about, sir? I haven't pointed out anything yet. Show the exhibit to point out the contradiction in his words. So you can find the contradiction in someone's words and show them evidence. There's not enough information. Use deep in to draw more information. Okay. Let's see. No, that seems fine. I feel like this is it. Okay. So I feel like this says it was at 3:23 a.m. Okay. Yeah, so it's not that's all I know. Alright. So it seems like the problem is there. This is the problem. Let me just present this. Okay. Okay, I tried to show the picture which showed that he wasn't covered in blood, but apparently the investigation report is what I'm supposed to show. Whatever. Hey, Master Lu, do you mean you saw Shin lying on the ground and he was covered by blood? Ah, yes, yes. It'd be strange. Let us see proof provided by the hospital after the death. Wait, how can it be? No explicit traumas, though unbelievable, could prove that Shin was never covered with blood till his death. Ah! In addition, there's another obvious contradiction in your words. Maybe that's the photo? No? No. The picture. Headmaster Lee, so you said saw Shin lying on the ground before stepping out of the office? Ah, yes, yes, yes. In other words, did you not walk out of the office on the 4th floor? You saw a boy lying on the ground? Did you see it from the window? Yes, yes. Now, it is strange. Look, I have a plan of the crime scene drawn by my colleague. Ouch, above this place? Excuse me. It's a blind spot. Sure, I can't really tell from the picture, but sure, it's a blind spot. In this case, it's surprising that you could see Shin lying on the ground without stepping out of the office. I really can't imagine how you did it. Well, now there's a question, Headmaster. Why did you give this apparent contradictory testimony? Do you want to conceal any truth, or is there any difficulty for you to reveal the secret sorrow? I don't know. Translation is, something else. That's because you got it wrong. Huh? Under extreme fear, tension, or confusion, many humans' memory will deviate. In the case of such a scary thing as suicide, it's normal that you got it wrong. Oh, I must answer a call of nature now. I think that means he has to pee. Frankly speaking, I drank so much tea and cannot wait any longer. Well, sir, if you don't mind, please use the staff toilet. It's just next to the office room. Dedicated toilet? Dedicated toilet? Which one? Other toilets were broken a week ago are being renovated. I'm really sorry. Thank you for your tip. Exhibit staff toilet has been put into the evidence bag. Cool. Used to be a teacher? Yes, I was a politics teacher. Oh, no wonder there are many certificates of Doctor of Laws on the wall. A shame that I used to wish to be an official, so I studied legal and administrative courses. Only having little talent and learning, I was incapable and had to serve as the headmaster of the high school. They keep switching between high school and middle school. It's kind of confusing, but I'm just going to say it's a translation thing. You're really modest. Previously, this kind of thing occurred in Hengshui High School? What? Student suicide. Oh, seldom happened. Probably. Are you sure? Alright, let's move. Whether to leave here. Yes. Okay. Oh my god, how troublesome this is. Obviously, all the evidence proves Shin committed a suicide, but such a major loophole still exists. Everything would be good if I did not find the glasses. I feel much annoyed now. Hi! Who's patting me? It's some basketball girl. Lee Musha. Lee Musha. You seem to have fallen into trouble. Do you need any help? Huh? Mina. Mina. Hello. Okay, this is... Bang, bang. Yeah, 3-point shot. For a girl, it really is a wonderful shot. Okay, sexism. Think girls can't shoot 3-pointers song? Director song. Since you assert that Shin didn't commit a suicide, then you can investigate as what you thought. I never said I asserted Shin died of homicide. On the contrary, more evidence are in support of his suicide. Oh, are you sure? Okay. Firstly, there are no scars on Shin's body except for the reasons of falling from the building, which is specified in autopsy results. It is not easy to push a man fall from this place with railing unless the murderer is very strong. If Shin was killed by other people, it is strange that no scars were caused by his fighting resistance, isn't it? We're just teleporting all over the place. You're a police officer. Why are you going and playing basketball and then going out to eat with a couple of high school girls? You weirdo. This accounts for it. I understand. Well, I guess it's based on Phoenix, right? Phoenix Wright likes to hang out with high school girls too. Boss, 3 cups of mocha, please. And now there's a cat. Headmaster Cat. Headmaster Cat. Secondly, alright, so we're just continuing to discuss this over mocha served to us by a cat at a restaurant that we teleported to from the basketball stadium that we teleported to from the second floor of the headmaster's office where we were supposed to go to the bathroom. Secondly, Shin's study room is on the second floor. However, he inexplicably went to the 4th floor and fell down. This can only be understood that he wanted to ensure the floor was high enough to die. Oh, that makes sense. Damn it, Shin had to climb the stairs to die. I think it very strange. Ah, so cool. See... Is that supposed to be sip? Like she sipped the tea and it was, or the mocha and it was good? At least logically speaking, this is the most reasonable. Suck. Suck. Is that him sucking on the straw? Purr. What? The drink is too icy. Because I added mint into the drink. Duh! Says the Headmaster Cat. Now we're going to teleport somewhere else. Thirdly, it's about the suicide motivation. We found a suicide note in Shin's hand and just got Shin's archives from Headmaster Lu. What should I say? The transcript seems like a stock with limit down. A stock with limit down. I don't know what that means, like, at all. Okay, now we're just in the classroom. Okay. Poor school records trigger psychological imbalance. He died in this way. Ooh. Why is life so fragile? To die would be better. That is all. To be honest, his motive is very reasonable. So he had, like, bad grades, I guess? However, Shin was bespectacled. That means he was wearing glasses. This phenomenon is suspicious. I don't understand why I don't understand this. Somebody tell me why wearing glasses makes the suicide less possible. I don't understand that at all. In our police station, such an analogy for a snail on steak. It's a good analogy. Snail on steak. What a great analogy! I don't know what it means though. Nothing is more disturbing than a fatal contradiction in perfect reasoning. I see. And she takes my briefcase and casually starts rummaging. The girl is called Lee Musha. She's also a sophomore in Hengshui high middle school. So it's not high school, it's not middle school, it's a high middle school. Sure. How to say it? We used to know each other before. Hengshui High School is close to the police station, so police station often used the playground for routine training. When I was playing basketball, I knocked her unexpectedly. Then I knew her. I knocked into her, I bumped into her playing basketball, and now we're friends. Of course, this was not a romantic counter. If I were 10 years younger, maybe I would chase her. Okay, Phoenix Wright. Dealing with girls way too young for yourself, man. As for the girl beside her, I've never seen her before. She may be Lee Musha's classmate. That makes sense. Alas! Why do you squint at me in this way? Do you doubt me? Doubt? What are you talking about? Damn, I'm under suspicion. Oh my god. Totally not the same character. Such a huge negative energy can make people feel tremendous oppression with only a few seconds. Yes. Oh, do not mess up. Honestly speaking, I've already violated the regulation to let you see the documents. I help you, but you use this tone like a criminal policeman. I am a criminal policeman. Huh? What is this thing? It looks like a pregnancy test kit. Why would a middle schooler know what that looks like? Is this an electronic instrument? I love how it's just literally a picture of a real, like, Sony voice recorder thing. This is very much a fan game. This metaphor, today's high school students. It's a digital voice recorder. Sometimes in asking the witness, I secretly turn it on to make verbatim records on what they say. Excuse me. I'm a little confused. What's the purpose for collecting witnesses' words? Let something alone now. This is a method created on my own and hasn't been tested much in practice yet. No one's ever thought about recording someone's words. Damn it, keep me guessing. I have to follow the old routine before innovation. I plan to investigate in traditional ways. Firstly, on-site survey. Where did Shin fall? As long as you're willing to teach me how to use the contraceptive stick. Eek. I'll answer your question. I told you that was a digital voice recorder. The new area has been unlocked at Hengshui High School. Okay. Click Move button to view. Let me save first. Okay. Let's move. Whether to leave here? Yes. 11:15 on April 24. Number 1 building of Hengshui High School. No cordons. I don't know what that word is. No wonder. In people's opinion, Shin committed suicide. Therefore, the scene is naturally not strictly protected like a crime scene. This is troublesome, isn't this? Even there had been some clue. Now they would have been blown away. However, this is a scene event. After all, will there be any evidence? After all, maybe there will be any evidence left over. With this in mind, I become serious. Next is the free investigation stage. Whether to listen to instructions? Sure. To enter the free investigation, players should click the magnifier and investigate the crime scene. Only under the promise of profound inquiry, the game storyline can proceed further. In addition, a tip should be repeated if your answer is wrong, so result in failure in the final examinations. Please note this tip. There's a vase just sitting there. Whenever I think of chrysanthemum, white chrysanthemum is used as a memorial to the dead. Oh, okay. That makes sense. That's the location where he fell. Seemingly something on the tree. It's a metal container made of aluminum which is wrapped in orange wire. Okay. It's very rough and seems to be a pupil's handiwork. The most important thing is I don't know what it is. Mysterious metal product. This is not that. Mina, what do you think of it? I'm greatly shocked. Such a kind of metal material indeed exists. Huh, sir? Mina says there's such a mysterious metal where in this world. What did she intend to say just now? Alas, you don't know a girl's mindset. Mina will not be obsessed by you in this way. I don't intend to fall in love with her. Anything else? This is the place where he fell. Nothing necessary for me to... Please do what you want. We are waiting for you here. Huh? Should not drop the ball. I must go and have a look. Okay, so I had to look upstairs. Haha, our students on duty are highly qualified. Of course, remove all the evidence out of sight. If I were not a girl, I really would have beated him? I don't know. This is weird. So I'm clicking around on the screen, you can't see it. Oh. The classrooms on the ground floor, I do not know why all of them are empty. Yes, since I was enrolled in Hengshui High School, classrooms on the ground floor have always been empty and locked. It's said due to parents' opposition after exchanging agreement on afterlife in the classroom, a couple of student lovers... What a misery, how miserable. No one dares to have class in any classroom on the ground floor. So someone died? Ah, Mina said it was a campus legend. The truth seems to be that Liu Baoquan thought that the higher classrooms can get higher scores in college entrance examinations. The school operates under a person's superstition. Empty classroom collected into the evidence bag. Okay. So again, I'm clicking around trying to find anything to... Oh. Oops. Got that already. Anything else here? Okay, I don't really know what's going on. So can I move to the... Oh, we can't move around anymore. Until we look at everything. Wish there was some indication of what to actually click on. Oh, I did not mean to click on that again. Oh, this here. Oh, the office, okay. Where the headmaster was on duty. Like is what Lou said in the conversation from his perspective at the time. How could he find Shen lying right below the teaching building? In order to debate this question, it seems there more clues are needed. There's really no indication of what I'm allowed to click on and what I'm not allowed to click on. Now? Should I talk to them? Yo, do you need my help, Mr. Policeman? Oh my god. About the event. Lee, when the event occurred, what were you doing? Oh, me? I was watching the South Korean teleplay with Mina in bed. What, you did not attend night self-study? Oh, night self-study is quite boring. Please don't disclose I had secretly hidden my laptop. It appears that no information is available from you and him. Hey, no, you should not underestimate. Look, I have this. Oh, mobile phone. Although we're not allowed to bring mobile phone in school, I always had it with me. Moreover, in the evening when Shen fell, I sent 2 Weibo messages with this mobile phone. Really, show it to me, although it could not be useful to me. Exhibit. Lee wishes Weibo record has been collected. Alright, let me talk to Mina then. Yeah, do you want to talk with me? You really are suspecting me. Calm down, I only want to ask you something. Damn, I'm under suspicion. Oh my god, I'm dying. Seems useless to ask her. Try to ask Lee Musha. Alright. Mysterious metal project. Okay, that looks... I don't know what that looks like. It's very weird. We got the phone record. Okay, so she sent 2 messages. There's a burst of explosion in the cameras. I'm lucky I did not go there for self-study. Why is it so noisy in the teaching building? There is rioting? Empty classroom. First floor vacant. Since last week, the toilets of number 1 and number 2 can't be used. Only the staff on the 4th floor. Can I move yet? Nope. Should I ask about this guy? What do you know about Shen? Oh, are you asking for my opinion? Unexpectedly, you would be so humble. Date with me, otherwise I will not tell you anything. I'm a grown man. This is weird. Let it pass. You don't know about Shen. Oh, wait a minute. I remember that 2 days ago I talked with him over there in the corridor. Oh? You've been familiar with him? No, I just suddenly guessed whether that person was Shen. Ouch! Oh, I'm sorry. You okay? Did I make you painful? No, never mind. I thought I had fall dying. Oh, I'm so excited after playing basketball. I knocked down your stuff. I'll help you pick it up. Oh, what's that stuff? Calcium tablet? This is arsenic. Arsenic? I thought it was calcium tablet. Wait, arsenic? Don't misunderstand. It's teacher Kao asked me to use it for specimen preparation. But, thank you for helping me pick it up. Goodbye. Just now, Headmaster Lu took Shen's student archive to me, and Shen's photo had been attached on it. How about it? Does this person, the man you met, look that way? Oh, that person, he really is Shen. I always felt it so terrible. The man I ever chatted with died. It is strange that Li Musha's face suddenly becomes so desperate. It is said that at that time when Shen was going to take arsenic to teacher Cao. Who's teacher Cao? Oh, that is the teacher Jianjin, who teaches biology. He's so cute. He's very popular among our students. Cute? Is he a male teacher? Meow. Unfortunately, it's time for biology class. He should still not be in the office now. Perhaps this teacher and Shin kept some contacts, and it would be necessary to find him. Very few clues are found at the scene. How troublesome. This investigation is confronted with the bottleneck at the very beginning. Oh, in other words, no progress. A deadlock now. I should go to the 4th floor. That's the starting point of the place where Shin fell. Let us have a check. I now stand as the door of Headmaster Lu's office. I encircle around and standing at the door for a moment. As what has been thought here before, I can not see the downstairs from here. Before stepping out of the office, I saw a boy falling to the ground. It was fully covered in blood. I was almost scared to death. It seems that this testimony is actually Lu Baokum's plump lie. He's lying. However, I could feel from his words that he indeed saw something before stepping out of the office. Well, this was certainly not Shin. Really scary. What's wrong with you? You've been kept in such a condition from the very beginning. It's no wonder, because Shin fell from there. There? Indeed, from here I can see the starting point where Shin fell. Oh my god, I saw Shin fall. So horrible. Huh? Must be a ghost, huh? Mina, calm. Just something seems to be fleeting in my mind. Perhaps it's necessary to sort out the existing information. This digital voice recorder must be used now. Next will be the serial counterattack stage. Whether to listen to the instructions? Sure. In the serial counterattack stage, on one hand, players need to make multiple deductions to draw final conclusions, which is very exciting. Thanks for telling me that your game is exciting. On the other hand, the players need to answer many questions in a row. If they select the questions casually, evaluation scores will be deducted. Therefore, it's suggested that wise players should save for each serial counterattack as to leave a way out. So I guess I'll save. Counterattack continuously is what this says here. Some of it's behind my face. Whether to enter the serial counterattack stage. Let's do it. Counterattack start. Near that time, Lu said, "We're stepping out. I saw a boy falling to the ground. He was covered with blood. I was almost scared to death." This sentence, there's something artificial that I overlooked. Click the left mouse on the before? Oh. Oh, the ground. No, what? Okay. Oh no. Oh, that face. Oh, why did I not think of this before? Thump. Huh? Ah. Oh. Wait, suddenly groveling on the floor. Did you want to sleep? You just said grovel, didn't you? Oh, if you're not groveling, why do you take this posture now? Oh, when Lu's described Shin groveling on the ground, he mentioned the word fall. First I saw about fall. Okay. It should be grovel in static condition, but Headmaster Lu described it as a dynamic fall. If you see a bottle of mineral water fall to the ground, can you immediately know that falls itself in sight or is thrown by a naughty student upstairs? No matter what people think, the presentation is very strange, isn't it? Oh, it sounds like Chinese class. Oh, it really makes me feel dizzy. Oh, sir, you're always so choosy. It is easy to explain this kind of thing, speaking a wrong word. Perhaps there is a more straightforward explanation. When Headmaster just stepped out of the office, he saw Jin fall straight. Oh! What? As a result, therefore, another mystery will be easily uncovered. Why did Headmaster mistakenly thought that Shen fell to the ground was covered with blood? So under the premise that Headmaster Lu saw him at that moment he fell down, then the answer to the question is almost certain. didn't see him fall. Headmaster Lu saw Shin fell from the 4th floor without knowing what he looked after falling, because he did not see Shin lying on the ground at all. With his own imagination, he thought Shin was certainly badly mutilated. This is generally believed. Well, but sir, you make these statements on the basis of what Lu said. If what Lu said is wrong, then what to do? Lu is right. And Musha is right. Human words should not be regarded as strong evidence. In order to prove a real inference, we must present tangible physical evidence. In fact, what Lu sold still implies mystery. What he said, still implies mystery. In order to reveal this mystery, I need physical evidence. He said, before stepping out of the office, I saw it. In fact, however, it was impossible for him to see Shin lying on the ground. This is the plan of the crime scene. I'm not mistaken in guessing the place where Headmaster saw him should be at... Oh, I have to point at it. On the bridge? It came out. Lu was here at that moment. Yes, well, how to put it? Cannot keep up with your thinking. You do not need to do so. After all, it was a wrong idea. Okay, I was wrong. Where did he see him at? Guess I'm wrong again. Maybe he's in the bathroom. Nope. How am I wrong in every single choice? Okay, he was in the present duty room, whatever that is. The edge of the window. Oh, isn't here the correct place? And Lee rushes to the edge of the window of Headmaster Duty Room and looks very excited. See, the whole overpass can be seen from here. The starting point of the place where Shin is less than 4 meters away from here. So many evidence formed evidence chain, therefore it should not be a coincidence. Instead of seeing Shin having fallen on the ground after hearing the crash sound and stepping out of the office, Lu witnessed the moment when Shin was falling down from upstairs. But what's the point? Why did Lu tell this lie? I'm afraid he did so to cover the truth. In Lu's discourse, another strange answer is also worthy of being noted. It was only 2 months away from the college entrance examination. At such a critical moment, these two chose to make such trouble. 2, right? That face is... I don't like that face. That's... I don't remember what it's called. The stupid meme face. These 2 persons. If Lu witnessed Shin's suicide scene, he would have said that person, right? So I was right, it's 2 people. I guess it might be so. In other words, 2 people are at the scene. If Headmaster saw any person besides Shin, where was the other person? Another person? Oh my god, who appeared in that place? Oh, could it be that? You start thinking about such a possibility. Lu mentioned 2 persons. One was the murderer, and the other was Shin. Oh! Did Lu witness the exact moment that the murderer pushed Shin down the stairs? Perhaps this is the reason why Lu immediately escaped instead of running back to the office room. After all, the murderer was right in front of him, so it'd be strange if he did not feel frightened. Alas! That word. Why did Lu conceal such a kind of truth? That makes no sense. How is this possible? If it had been me, I would have immediately called the police. How could I conceal the truth when there was a murderer in our school? Perhaps this is why Lu exactly concealed the truth. Please imagine if murdering event happens in Hengshui High School. What will be the consequences? They have to suspend classes, and the exams are coming up. Headmaster used to be a political teacher before taking the post of headmaster. He's proficient in administration. Certainly knows that if Shin was killed by others, it would be a criminal case. As a crime scene, Hengshui High School will be strictly protected. If necessary, the police may conduct investigation within the school. Class will be suspended for sure. And abroad, there are precedents that some schools were closed for a month due to vicious murders. Oh, so Lu is doomed to death. No. This event harms the intense ambience for review before college entrance examination. Therefore, if Shin was killed, one thing with Liu would inevitably do should be he made this murder disguised as a suicide by all means. Oh my god. Wow, you're great. Okay, I missed like 5 questions, but sure. Wonderful. Huh? Sir, you're always so great. Could feel such a major mystery from Liu's simple answers. Ooh. I don't know what that is. Cute! Investigation is such an interesting thing. I really wish to be a policewoman in the future. Do not be so excited. Liu concealed the fact that Shin was killed. It has not been supported by any evidence. Merely a speculation. We merely make an inference despite so many efforts in the past. If we go on like this, the criminal case will be impossible to crack. Oh, I'm dying. Mina, why are you so negative? There is no evidence. If there's no evidence, find it. We decided to risk my virginity. I'm gonna get in trouble for playing this game. To investigate this case and bring truth into daylight. Are you too positive or is Mina too negative? And please remove the last line. Yeah, I agree. Ding dong, ding dong. Oh, class is over. No, class begins. We skipped 2 classes of main subjects. Oh, skipping school also consumes energy. Let's have something to eat in the dining room. So this policeman has now got these kids to skip class twice. What are you saying, sir? Since we have known that Shane was killed, we should continue to investigate. We should not waste this opportunity. Lee seems to be in a state of extreme excitement. Well, let's go to other places in the campus to investigate. Of course, the focus of the investigation is search for the mysterious murderer. Eh? We will continue to skip class? Did I check the new instructions about gameplay? Sure. Certain stages of the game, specific event trigger points will be generated on the map, which is the only way for the game storyline to enter the next stage. These trigger points are often activated under the premise that players make in-depth investigation. Trigger point 1 has been generated. Please check. I'm actually going to save and take a break. It's been about an hour. It's a good amount of time to play. It's also very, very cold in my basement where I do my streaming, so I'm going to go upstairs and warm up, and we'll come back with some more Hengshui High School, High Middle School in the future. So, the game is pretty interesting so far. I'm going to have to continue to play it over the next couple days maybe, but for now, I'm going to take a break, sign out, peace out.